Marie Barlow van Rustenberg Wynkelder, hier aan die voete van Simonsberg, was vanjaar se Diners Club Jong Wynmaker van die jaar. Dit was vir hom 'n baie goeie jaar en hy het hierdie toekenning met waardigheid gedra. Marie maak wyn en boer saam met sy ouers op Rustenberg, nadat hy 'n meestersgraad in wynkunde aan die Universiteit van Adelaide in Australië behaal het.
Well, I think Australia's had a lot of challenges. It's a very expensive place to do business, so you see what you can do with very, very few resources and few people, so that was great to see. They really get a lot done with very few people. And then the marketing, it's a very mature market. You know, they make a lot of premium wines. They've got a real identity for their wines. So I think for them it's about identifying what each winery's strengths are and what the regional strengths are.
It gives me a great privilege to announce that the winner of the 2013 Diners Club Young Winemaker of the Year is, and I'm very relieved as an Englishman to be able to say this quite clearly, Marie Barlow.
Marie, dit was vir jou 'n baie goeie jaar.
It was a fantastic year. I think on a personal note, I got engaged this year, which is great. I had a wonderful trip over to the US as a result of winning the Winemaker of the Year, Young Winemaker of the Year. The air tickets were fantastic, and actually got engaged in the US, which was lovely. And the award also, you know, is great for business. So we really, really had a great year.
Jy het die prys gewen met jou 2012 Stellenbosch Chardonnay en toe het jy gesê dat hierdie wyn het potensiaal, baie goeie potensiaal om te verouder. Dis 'n jaar later en wat het nou met hierdie wyn gebeur?
It has. I think starting off with the colour, you'll see it's a little bit darker and richer, and this is very typical of Chardonnay. They will become slightly darker in colour. If you give the wine a bit of a nose, you'll smell there's a lovely nuttiness to it, almost like almond marzipan character to the wine. And then most importantly is the taste. And just a richer wine. It's not as fresh and sort of simple. It's got a lot more richness to it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful wine, really opening up, full-bodied and really developing nicely. So over time it'll just get richer and probably have another 5 or 6 years to develop.
En jou 2013 Chardonnay gaan seker net so goed wees, maar anders?
Yes, well, you know, 2012 was the Diners Club Young Winemaker of the Year winner, and the 2013 has just won a double gold at the Veritas Wine Awards, which is fantastic. So two home runs in 2 vintages, and we were over the moon with that.
Jy het 'n baie indrukwekkende wynportefeulje, maar daar moet seker lekker verrassings wag vir die 2014 oesjaar.
There's some lovely, lovely wines. I think the most interesting ones we've just released, and that's a Petit Verdot Rosé that's just come out, as well as a Sauvignon Blanc that we've sourced all the fruit from the estate for, which is really showing nicely. So both are beautiful.
Hierdie pragtige Rustenberg plaas is al vir meer as 70 jaar in die hande van die Barlow familie. En met iemand soos Marie weet ons dat hierdie geskiedenis, die kultuur, die wynmaak is in goeie hande.